Hi guys, I am here today on this Wellness Wednesday with this beautiful lady here, Miss Jesse Bennett. She is not only a great friend of mine, she is also a published author, among many other amazing things. And I have brought her on today because she has just published her second book, and we really want to share this with you guys because we just believe in everything she's putting out there. It's absolutely amazing. She's shining this incredible light into the world and helping other people to do the same. So definitely something we love, and I'm so happy that we get to share your sunshine, which is really cool. So before we get into all the cool book stuff, we thought we would choose an inspiration card for the day because we both do this already. So we went to do it before we jumped on here and thought, well, let's do it here. So shuffle, shuffle. And she's coming out.
Oh, it's share.
Of course it is.
I love it. Teach and share your knowledge with someone, and it's all valuable.
Oh,
I love that
it. That's
one.
perfect.
That's
Okay,
so perfect.
See.
I got really excited.
It's exciting because it's the most perfect one. Learn. So the funny thing is I picked this card, I kid you not, 3 to 4 times this week. Or the last week or so, and it's learn, open your eyes and soul to something foreign and expand your knowledge. And I love it.
I love that.
All about learning. I love learning. Okay, so my beautiful friend here has written 2 books now. So she has written The Yoga House, which is a gorgeous book, and she'll tell you a little bit about them in a minute. We have done an interview when this one first came out, so I will find a link for that one and pop that in here in case you want to check that one out as well. And the new book she's just published is called Sunshine, and it is just beautiful. I love this book so much. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, kind of your background, and then we'll talk a bit about inspiration for the books and where they came from.
I am a Pilates and yoga instructor, and as my children have gotten bigger and gone through TK and kindergarten and all the way up to 4th grade now, I've always taught yoga in their classrooms, and it's really inspired me teaching kids because they're our best teachers, and so they inspire me, and hopefully doing yoga inspires them to find a little bit of movement and kindness and breath too. And so and that is the feeling that I try to put in my books and what I share. I teach adults too, but I don't know, there's something so special about connecting with kids. It's such a wonderful opportunity through books and through movement. And so that's a huge part of my week now, and I love it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So why don't you tell us just a little bit about the Yoga House, and then how from there you kind of brought sunshine into the world.
Sure. So the Yoga House started with a meditation that I wrote for my kids, just help them go to sleep at night. I realized at the end of a class that I teach with adults, I always do kind of a guided relaxation, and I know how much I appreciate it when I take a class, and so I realized that's what I was doing for my kids. And then the meditation in the Yoga House, I realized I did a few times in a row, and it resonated, and it really helped them. And so I wrote it down, and from there, the Yoga House story grew. And I really wanted to show my kids that I was capable of creating something for them, and something that represented our family that they could always hold and have. And so the Yoga House became just a really fun project, something that I wanted my kids to be able to have a piece of our family, and something they could share, and something hopefully other families resonate with too.
That's beautiful. I love that, and it's a great book. We love it. And then tell us about Sunshine. Like, why? What's your why for Sunshine? Because this is just one of the most. I love the Yoga House, and this is just one of the most beautiful, heartfelt books.
Thank you.
I've read. So
Sunshine started with. When we drive to school, I always remind my kids to stick close to friends that feel like sunshine, that make them feel the best about themselves. And when you feel good about yourself and you're around people that make you feel good, then that just creates a ripple effect of goodness, and people can be their best selves, and they can be kinder. And so that's what I try to instill in my kids. And so from that, Sunshine was born. But the first page I realized I drew, and the first page I wrote was the one about what if this is a rough day for me? What happens if everything goes wrong? And so it's kind of funny that the inspiration in the first page that I wrote in Sunshine was, "What if I don't feel like sunshine today?"
Right.
And it's so important for kids to know that it's okay if they're worried or anxious, and that they can talk about it, and that you're there, and there's things you can do to feel better together, and so that you're a team. And I want my kids to know that we're a team, and when they feel like they can shine their brightest, they will be their best little selves.
Right, and that's what I love about the book too, is that it, one, you've got this beautiful little owl family, and you have the wise mama owl who tells the kids these amazing things. And I will share with you a couple of my favorite lines from the book from Mama Owl, because she's so wise.
Mamas are very wise. We learn so much from each other.
Right. And that's the thing. When mamas get sharing, that's when, beautiful things. You learn beautiful things. I picked the learn card today. So I'm learning from my beautiful friend here about how to be, how to be a better mum too, because the tools in this book help not just the kids, but they help the adults as well. And they help create a household that is full of resilient, happy people.
Oh, I love
Which is great. It's wonderful. So Mama Owl said, one of my two favorites, lead with your heart and love who you are. So that kind of resonated with me, because that's something we try to teach our kids. Lead with your heart, have a servant heart, and do everything from here. If you do everything from your heart, you can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong.
Lead from there, you're going to be all good, and love who you are. And that this book talks a lot about self-love, and we'll get to that in a minute, but it's just so important for kids to learn at an early age that who they are is perfect.
Absolutely.
And then the second one that was also my favorite, be the good, the happy, the free. Most of all, be who you are meant to be.
That's good. That's exactly right.
And that goes with the other one. It's just, it helps kids learn early on that they're wonderful. To bring out those qualities in them as a parent is a really important role that we have, I think.
We do. And if we see their magic and they see their magic, they'll just be the best little people they can be.
Right, and build from there. Yeah. So a couple of the things that I really took away from the book was that it teaches kids and families about resilience, how to be resilient. Like, you're not going to greet every day with a shiny, happy outlook. I mean, kids struggle with it, grown-ups struggle with it. But what this book does is give you some tools, some things to work through to be able to get past those difficult days, pass through those difficult times, and still have a positive outlook and still get through with a smile on your face. And I think that's really important. So we'll talk about that in a minute too, because this is not just a storybook. It's a story with a really strong message. It's not just a book you read to your kids. It's a book that you share with your kids, and you share the activities and you share the tools. And it's not just while you're reading the book, you take them out into the world. Such a cool thing for kids to be learning now, so that they can then take them out through the rest of their lives and use them, and automatically use them because they've been practicing it all along. And then the other part to that was self-love. The book talks a lot about self-love, something we struggle with as adults sometimes. But again, getting that message through to the kids that they are wonderful and who they are is who they're meant to be.
Yes.
Get that through early.
Yes.
Don't wait till later in life to go,
exactly.
I'm okay with being who I am.
Right? Totally.
So really important to help the kids kind of learn that as they go.
Yes.
But with that whole idea that if you're not having a great day, that's okay. So do you want to talk about some of the tools you have in there?
Absolutely.
To kind of help?
So at the back of the book, there's a Feel Better toolkit, and these are things that have helped my family. So every family might have a different toolkit, but if any of these resonate, and on different days, certain things work. But breath always helps, but sometimes a kiddo is too upset to come back to their breath right away. And so snuggling our family dog is huge. Playing their favorite song and just like playing it and having them hear it and hear something positive that they want to move to and sing to, that's huge. We're like, Alexa, play The Greatest Showman, and they start dancing or, whatever song they're into, because it changes by the week. But
Alexa's trying to play The Greatest Showman right now.
So the Feel Better Toolkit is different for every family. This is just things that have worked for my children. So some of them may work for yours, or you might create your own just from looking at this and be like, hey, what are some tools I can use when my kiddos are upset or when I'm feeling a little anxious? Drawing a picture really helps.
Yeah.
It's amazing what the colors will show you, what colors they choose. Getting outside, getting fresh air with the kiddos is wonderful for perspective. And so just having those little things in your back pocket that you're like, I see you're having a hard time. Let's go over to our dog and pet him, or let's play our favorite song, or let's just hug. Like oftentimes I feel like when I see my kids like that they're that they're struggling with something or they're concerned, connect. Like
Absolutely.
Connect is what they need. It's often what we need too. And so a hug or a snuggle can go a really long way.
We do that a lot here.
Yes, we do it too.
And so that's kind of what I was saying. This book is not just a book you read. It's a book that you share with the family. There is just so much to it that there are affirmations in there that you can say with the kids that just help reinforce for them and create those neural pathways of I am good, I am, light, I am sunshine, all those things that they just need to hear over and over again.
They do.
And get into the practice of saying and believing in themselves.
Yes, and we talk about that a lot when I teach yoga to the kids and at home with my two. If you say I am, those are two of the most powerful words you can say about yourself as an adult, as a kid. And so the next thing that follows it has to be something good. It has to be something meaningful and beautiful and positive. And so the affirmations are a reflection of that.
I love it. And sometimes it's easier for us. We don't even notice we're doing it when we, that negative self-talk. And the kids do it too. And they don't notice, we don't notice. So when you purposely turn it around and add in the positive, it just it's so helpful.
So helpful.
Wonderful. So that being said, what you guys do as a family, is there anything you do differently in your own Feel Better Toolkit?
Yes, mamas need a Feel Better Toolkit too. We do, and it's self-care. For me, it's hanging out with girlfriends. Like I've noticed that this past year has been that's something that's just really filled my cup. And so connecting with friends who love you and see you and get you, and that's been huge.
Yes,
so,
for sure.
So spending time with people that I love and that understand me and get me. So, my girlfriends, my husband, movement, yoga just makes me happy.
Yes.
Yoga and meditation, starting the day with movement just puts me in a great place, and sharing that with people that I love. I love it so much, and that's why I teach, because it's made such an impact on my life that's why I love teaching so much.
Because you want other people to feel
other people to feel that good.
We're both big yogis. We know how good it feels, and we want everyone to feel that.
We want everyone to feel that good. So movement, getting outside, and then just anything that can help with perspective. So breath work, getting outside, playing music, talking to friends. That's my Feel Better Toolkit.
Love it.
Yeah.
That's great.
Thanks for being in it.
Yeah, you too. All right, guys. Well, that's that. That is a beautiful recap of what this book is and what it can mean for your family, what it means for our families. It's just such an amazing gift to have in your house. It really is. And thank you so much for putting that out there in the world. It is just beautiful.
Thank you.
So you can find this book in all major retailers. Amazon, Barnes & Noble. We have it in our store. We have it in the American store right now, and we will have it in the Australian store very soon. So we will set up a pre-order, or if you would like to contact us about it, if you are elsewhere in the world, we will get it to you. You can contact us at thesisters@freespiritedsisters.com. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me. I love you, and I love the Free Spirited Sister.
And we love having you as our honorary sister.
Thank you. I love being one.
So good. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us, and we will see you again soon. Bye. Have a great day.